Welcome to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of AI-generated stories. Today, we have a chilling tale of a cursed house that has claimed the lives of many who dared to enter its dark and haunted halls. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be scared. It was a dark and stormy night, and a young couple was driving through the countryside. They were lost and had been driving for hours, trying to find their way back to the main road. As they turned a corner, their headlights illuminated a small, abandoned house. The couple decided to seek shelter there until the storm passed. They entered the house and found it to be empty, save for a few old pieces of furniture. They made themselves comfortable and settled in for the night. As the storm raged on, the couple heard strange noises coming from upstairs. It sounded like footsteps, but there was no one there. They tried to ignore it and went back to sleep. The next morning, the couple awoke to find that one of them was missing. They searched the entire house, but their partner was nowhere to be found. As they were about to leave, they noticed a strange symbol etched into the wall. It was a pentagram, surrounded by strange, arcane markings. Suddenly, they heard a faint whispering voice. They followed the sound to the basement, where they found their missing partner. But something was wrong. They were pale and cold, with a blank expression on their face. The couple realized too late that they had stumbled upon a cursed house, and the symbol on the wall was a warning to stay away. They were trapped, and the curse had claimed them. They would spend eternity in that house, never to escape the dark and haunted halls. As they tried to escape, they heard the faint sound of a sinister laugh, echoing through the halls of the cursed house. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The couple was trapped in the cursed house, and there was no escape. They began to hear strange noises and see things that were not there. Shadows danced on the walls, and they felt a constant sense of dread. As they explored the house, they found strange objects and symbols that they couldn't explain. They discovered that the house had a dark history and that it was once used for dark rituals and sacrifices. As time passed, the couple became increasingly paranoid and afraid. They knew that they were being watched, and they couldn't shake the feeling that something was coming for them. They tried to find a way out, but every door and window seemed to be locked from the outside. One day, they had a voice calling out to them from behind a locked door. It was their missing partner, who had been taken by the curse. They tried to break down the door, but it was too strong. As the days passed, the couple began to lose their grip on reality. They saw things that were not there, and they had voices that spoke to them from the darkness. They knew that they were slowly losing their minds, and there was nothing they could do about it. Years passed, and the couple was a distant memory. The cursed house stood abandoned, and no one dared to go near it. But on dark and stormy nights, some say that you can still hear the faint whispers and screams echoing through the halls. And some say that if you listen closely enough, you can still hear the faint laughter of the curse that claimed the lives of the young couple who dared to enter the cursed house. Decades later, a group of teenagers decided to explore the abandoned house. They were looking for a thrill, and they thought that the cursed house would provide it. As they entered the house, they noticed the strange symbols etched into the walls and the musty smell that filled the air. But they pressed on, determined to explore the house. As they made their way through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the basement. It sounded like someone was whispering, and they couldn't make out what they were saying. They followed the sound to the basement and found a locked door. One of the teenagers decided to break down the door, thinking that it would provide a clue to the mystery of the cursed house. But as they entered the room, they were greeted by a horrifying sight. The missing partner from the young couple was there, staring blankly at them. Suddenly, the room started to shake, and the door slammed shut behind them. They were trapped, and they knew that they were not alone in the house. As they looked around the room, they noticed strange symbols etched into the walls. The symbols seemed to glow, and they felt an overwhelming sense of dread. As they tried to find a way out, they began to hear strange whispers and saw shadowy figures moving around the room. They tried to ignore it, but it was impossible. The fear consumed them, and they began to lose their grip on reality. The teenagers spent days in the cursed room, trapped by the curse that had claimed the lives of the young couple years before. They heard strange whispers and saw shadowy figures moving around the room. They knew that they were slowly losing their minds, and there was nothing they could do about it. One day, the door to the room opened, and they saw a figure standing in the doorway. It was the missing partner from the young couple. They had been taken by the curse and were now part of it. The teenagers knew that they had to get out of the house before it was too late. They ran through the dark and haunted halls, trying to find a way out. But the curse was strong, and it was not going to let them go. As they ran, they heard the sound of a sinister laugh, echoing through the halls. They knew that they were not going to make it out alive. Suddenly, the floorboards gave way, and they fell into a dark and creepy basement. As they looked around, they saw strange symbols etched into the walls and had the sound of something moving around in the darkness. The teenagers knew that they were in trouble. They had fallen into the heart of the curse, and there was no escape. They screamed for help, but their cries went unheard. And so, the curse of the haunted house claimed another group of victims. The legend of the cursed house lived on, and no one dared to enter its dark and haunted halls again. That was a chilling story of a cursed house that has claimed the lives of many who dared to enter its dark and haunted halls. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling tales generated by AI. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be the first to know when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching.